Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Getting set up. It's a first down play. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Using his legs on the scramble. Breaks loose at the 45. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Right down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history. It's good that they're leaning on it.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And it's no good. He missed it. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And the single back takes the handoff. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. The running play keeps the offense fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Now it's second down here. Scanning the field. It's Allen. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Michigan offense back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Pressure is coming. Catch hauled in here over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
He'll hand it off. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Michigan. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaking free at the 35. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory. Tackled at the 45.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the handoff. It's Welch. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. To the air. It's Allen. The pocket breaking down. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Getting closer, but now it's third down. Can they punch it in from the 2? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's at the 50. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On first down, it's play action. Caught on the outside. It's Miller. Then the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Michigan 14, Colorado 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Crucial third down play right here. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short and see what you can do from here.
And the Buffaloes getting set on first and 10. Looking to pass. It's Allen. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit and knock that ball loose.
Second down after the incompletion. On the run, it's Welch. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Single back, takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the catch. It's Welch. Tackle made after the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Shotgun formation here on third down. Receiver makes the catch. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
First down, looking to throw the football. Took contact on the throw. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Man, some real toughness on display here by the quarterback. Being able to focus with that kind of pressure coming right at him.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Just a really good job by the corner here, recognizing this wide receiver screen. Because he was so quick to react, when the receiver makes the catch, he's right there to make that tackle.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to chuck it again. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The offense 2 for 2 on third downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's third and long. Looking to throw. It's Allen. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to advance on the football.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And they heave it deep downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space. Inside the 40. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The ball is caught. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. The pass rush closing in. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
They move the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Allen. Makes a quick catch. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Oh, my gosh. What a great play by the offense. And on the other side, how frustrating for this defense. They had everybody covered downfield. The quarterback looks like he's almost giving up on the play. Checks it down to the running back. And how about the back, what he does with the ball in his hands after the catch? Picks up the 1st down.
Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
1st and goal, will try to run it in. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the 2nd half? Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. New center downs for the offense. 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Pulls it in. It's Moore. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Michigan.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read. Puts the ball where his man can make a play on it. And they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the point after is right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. This one will be fair caught. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Back to throw. It's Allen. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he's got his man open downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do right from the time he got the snap. The receiver was able to create some separation almost immediately on that corner route.
This one is right through. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return begins inside the 10. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. The offense really clicking here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He'll earn the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for it.
Here's the 2nd down play. To the air, it's Allen. Tight end makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders in this defense. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. He was successful with his first attempt. This one is from 35 yards out. And he knocks that one right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
First down and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The shotgun running play call. Powering through. Solid run. Tackle to the 45-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Breaks loose at the 40. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This poor defense, I don't think they can find the ball, whether it's going to be handed off, pitched out to the back, or the quarterback keeps it. This time, completely fooled. Nobody's there to take the quarterback, and he makes him pay for it with a touchdown.
No problem, PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
27.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Colorado offense is back out on the field. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Looking to throw. It's Allen. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the second interception for this defense today.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Nothing fancy there. Just comes out of the slot and runs a slant route.
Yeah, it's so difficult for the defense to be able to slow this play down because it happens so quickly. Even when you know and might anticipate that this throw might be coming, it's tough to disrupt the timing when it's executed well like this right here.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. The offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain. Ball all the way to the 21.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Back to pass. It's Allen. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot here. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Morgan. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. QB decides to keep it here. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
It's a quick grab. And he shoved out of bounds for the defense short of the first down marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
To see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Nowhere to run up the middle. So here we go, 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? Quarterback drops back, looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
27.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Ball handed to the running back. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. 35. Colorado, 27.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Back to pass. It's Allen. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
They'll kick it away here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Bringing pressure. He breaks free. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. And the Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. Not the way he wanted to kick it. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Off the play fake on 1st down. Grab near the sticks. It's Russell. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I just love to see positive yards here on this opening play of this drive because it can get you into a rhythm. Let's face it, you're down by 8. You need yards, you need rhythm. Field goals are not going to help you. They need a touchdown on that 2-point conversion.
Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. To throw, it's Allen. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Buffaloes are going to cash in here in the red zone. The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. shape. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
Down 1 possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs. So they get the touchdown. Now looking for the 2-point conversion to tie this one up late. Back to throw. It's Allen. Pass not complete.
Yeah, I mean, here we are in the fourth quarter. It makes total sense to go for this 2-point play to tie this game up. Unable to execute and get it done, so now the pressure shifts to their own defense to come up with a stop to get the ball back.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. The returner is brought down. Gets us started in the next drive. The Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. They'll work the clock here with their running game. Running with purpose.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, if you run the ball, you know, work that clock, continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And now they run the draw play. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield selling the pass to open that play up? Man, offensive line. Really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. To throw, it's Allen. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. The tackle right after the catch, and the offense is now in the red zone.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
And the Buffaloes will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Touchdown, Buffaloes. They go in front in the final minute of play.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up to preserve this lead. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. He's going to pull it down and run. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. From the shotgun, drops back. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotion.